Boys, Legends Part 2 just dropped, and if you want to see the new Legends, stay tuned for a little bit, but let's hop into what we can do first on today's episode. So go ahead and go to challenges here. You can see everything you can do if you go down to Season 1 Legends. So on the first drop, they dropped 6 Legends. Bosworth, Saturday, Ware, Crabtree, Houston, Bledsoe, and Sherman. Sorry, they dropped 7 Legends. From here on out, it'll be 2 Legends plus limited time. We got Ozzie Newsome, Mike Alstott, and a limited time Earl Thomas. We'll get into their stats in a second. These solos, it's 2 each, 10 minutes total to do all 3 of these. Does not take long, but if you take a look at the milestones here, all the way to the bottom, we do get a Season 1 78 plus overall B&D pack. If I remember correctly, the first time we got these two, it was a 2 legend pack, so you could get 2 78s. What I'm going to do is I'm holding on to that pack to wait for a little bit better legends. Maybe the 78 gets a little bit of boosted odds from overall boost. We'll see how that goes later on. Again, not thrilled with the legends right now. Don't think they'd be too much of upgrades compared to what we have in the lineup. But speaking of overall increase, we have an overall increase. Let's go ahead and look at the new players in the game. We'll start off with the legends, which we can see Earl Thomas here, Mike Alstott, and then a couple Mike Allstotts, because with the legend promo you can also get 78, 81, 84, 86. 86 is their full legend, and then of course 87 Earl Thomas today. Yes, you heard that right, 87, because we have a new overall increase. Love to see that. Let's go ahead and look at Earl Thomas here. See the stats. He's an 86 speed free safety, 85 zone with 87 man. Again, the reason why I'm not so thrilled about this guy is because we already have Brian Dawkins on our team from the crossover, and our Season 1 player is a free safety. They both get up to 85 speed. So you're paying a limited time price for 1 speed. For me, that's not worth it right now. Maybe down the line we can see if there's other cards available. I don't see the worth of paying for 600,000 coins for 1 speed. Next, Mike Alstott. If you use a fullback in your lineup, or if you're just looking for high overall, this is your guy. But we're not that guy right now. We're not spending 239,000 on a fullback. But if we want to take a peek at the stats here, 82 speed, 83 excel. Does have some good lead block with 86, trucking 86, and then IBL interior blocking maybe 84 there. Good blocking stats across, makes sense being Mike Alstott there, but again, not what I'm looking for at this legend spot. And last one here is Ozzie Newsome, and again, we have so many free tight ends in the game. I'm not worried about Ozzie Newsome. At his best, an 86 overall. It's an 83 speed, 86 catch, 80s across the board in route running. So it's again one of those, doesn't thrill me with these legends dropped this week. I get it. You just dropped 7 last week. We had 3 this week. I just don't love it. I just don't. But that is also why I'm saving that 78 plus B&D, just in case we pull someone. I don't want to get an 86 tight end B&D when we already have some good tight ends. Another crazy card that's in the game now. Look at this card. Trinidad Chambliss, 88 overall, 86 speed, 88 throw power, 88 short, 85 medium, and 86 deep. Oh my goodness. And it makes complete sense. This card is going for over 3 million coins. Okay, 2.7 here it's selling for. Weird enough, it showed it on here saying 3 million and 3. It's going for under 3 million. Still ridiculous. If you somehow pull this card, please sell it. Take the coins and you can build your team. Build your team up. Okay, we saw the cards, we saw the solos. One last thing we can look at today is if we look at the objectives here, Season 1 Legends, you can see going on for a long time, 41 days, nothing to worry about that. There are going to be some new objectives here. Just score some points. Already done these. This is just from playing the solo events, the solo challenges so far. easy stuff to play through. As long as you have 2 in your lineup, you're good to get these done. If you don't have 2 in your lineup, open up that 78 B&D, put them on your lineup, and you can knock this out because you're just trying to get extra XP here all the way up to 10,000. And look at the rewards. And I want to note, this says week 2. We'll come back to that in a little bit, meaning week 1 is just completely gone. Looking at this, you get up to 10,000. So we're at, what are we at right now? 9,500. So we can get up to 19,500, which would get us all the way. I like this being a fantasy pack. So we can get a fantasy pack this time. But all the way to this one being not, we cannot get that one actually. So this will get us all the way up to level 20, which we can get this Season 1 Legend 80 plus overall B&D era fantasy pack. That'll be a good one to get. Love having the option of picking your guy there. And then last but not least, if you take a look at the event tab here, the event for Legends updated. Rise through the Legends Ascent, build your ultimate squad from football's greatest eras this week. The Millennium Era gets a boost. Relive the glory days and dominate the climb. This can be a pretty good money-making method. If I remember correctly, yes, you get some coins here. It's B&D for the first one. Let me see if we can go up to the next one. Let's just see if we get rewards here. I thought one of them you get to be... I mean, that's Ascent. Ascent 1, it's a 80 overall B&D. That's tough. Ascent 3 is an 83 B&D. Ascent 4, you get 2 83 B&Ds. So I was hoping you would get more. I thought they were not B&D. I thought they were sellable. If they were sellable, it'd make me a little bit more excited to do this. Seeing that it is B&D, I'd rather spend the time on playing ranked because I don't think you can get, like if you get the 3 wins, you're only getting that 3 wins. You're not getting the 25k, the 10k. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments below. Maybe we'll play through one on this one here just to kind of see how it works out. Maybe we get them as we go, and if we do, then it can be worth it. But if we only get that 3, the tier 3, if we win 3 games, it's kind of tough. It is kind of tough. But let me know in the comments below which legend you're adding to your team or if you're holding off for next week. But as always, that was me. Love them. Deuces. Gotta go, sis. See ya.